Chicken today, but bits him. Maybe bits is a bad idea because now I have bits in my mouth and I have to chew a little. Excuse me. Yes, delicious. Right. It's actually got those little pasta, and you know you get that sort of that little tiny star pasta? If you get those and stick it in soup, it sort of cooks. It's really nice. Also, if you actually have like a whole bag of that and cook up a whole bag of that with like a really wet pasta sauce, so like get a pasta sauce and make it like twice as wet, mix it together, you get a sort of weird pasta risotto that's very nice. I'm quite fond of it, especially with like a sort of a tangy tomato sauce and some bacon. But anyway, I wasn't actually going to do a video today, but I decided I would because of an email someone sent me. I got an normally, like, I check my emails once a day. I'm not one of those people who has it on, and every time an email flicks up, I go over there. I have it on once a day, and it's just my personal one, and I ignore most of it because I'm like, I don't have time. It's just a formality that I open the email at this point. But I opened it up, and then was like, just scrolling through it. There was a message from someone, and I kept scrolling, and like the next 5 messages from this guy, and I was like, because some people spam me and stuff, and he changed the subject line so the spam field didn't catch it. So I started scrolling all the way down through it, like 20 emails. But like as I was going through it, the titles went from sort of like, "Hey Dan," to sort of like, "You will die and I will murder you," and I thought that would be interesting to read because normally I just scroll to the bottom, click on the bottom one, hold delete, and it goes and delete them all. But I thought the one that said this is going to turn out to be an interesting story. So the first email was pleasant, very pleasant. It was like, "Hey Dan, just going to point out that well, not that pleasant, that you stole your daily vlog idea from Dodger. Thanks, bye." I was like, how do you like the concept of daily? I had to look into it, and Dodger does a vlog where she stopped the day I started, which is quite a weird, freaky internet coincidence that I seem to have a lot of. But that she did the thing where she had coffee when she did a daily vlog. I was like, well, like. Daily vlogs are a thing, and liquids are a thing. Like, the fusion of the two has probably been done by many people before. Plus, I liked it. In fact, actually, it's actually a pun. The title's a shit pun. I can't remember. I had some names for the show. Is it weird if I go through my bin? I have a bin that's just filled with, like, dead Post-it notes that I just throw in there, because I live through Post-it notes, like, everywhere on my desk. There's the Lego series that I'm writing. It was blank, because I showed you the back, so I'm not spoiling things. There's a thing saying No Way Out 2003, because it's what I'm watching for Going in Raw. Over through the mic stand, the camera stand, we have characters and scary grid. That's something for my game. And then we have secret video plans for today. So, yeah, I live through Post-it notes. It's probably one of the top ones. Hang on a second, I'm doing a cool swerve. Going through my bin, this is amazing. No, that's a note about yesterday's video. And it should be one of these top 3 or 4. Ah, there it is. Right, so. This is the list I came up with when I was planning the name for the show. Because it wasn't exactly like something that's like, I have a brilliant idea for a show. It was just, some of these are shit. Nerd3's Day. No, that could be rhymed with something else. I like Nerd3 Touches Base. Especially considering I put Nerd3 Touches All Your Base. But that sounded weirdly sexual. And without that, it was Nerd3 TB. And I thought on internet discussions that could get confusing. Morning Cubed is shit. Absurd Nerd of Word is trying too hard. Nerd's Words, oh god. What's up with Nerd3 I liked? What's up with Nerd3? Because it's both what's up with Nerd3 as in what's he doing, and also what the fuck is wrong with that guy? I thought that was a fun one. And then I shortened it to Sup with Nerd3, and then my genius brain decided to add an O, and then we had Soup with Nerd3. There's the dramatic backstory of why I called this show Soup with Nerd3. I didn't say it was an interesting story, I just said it was a story. Anyway, the email. The next email was, "Hey Dan, you didn't reply to my earlier email, so I'm just letting you know again that you stole this idea from Dodger. Haha, winky face, whatever." This email came 4 minutes later. Who, goes, "Oh, you didn't reply to that 4 minutes ago?" I was like, the time it took to type that email out was probably 2 minutes. He was like, "I'll send that email." He didn't reply, I'll write another one. From that moment, I was like, dealing with a crazy person here, let's keep reading. So I get down to, I go through a few, and then, so it's getting, more angry in tone. This is, after half an hour of this guy emailing, he's like, "I'm really angry now," and stuff like that. And then he had the glorious threat, one of the best threats I've ever been given, which was, "I'm gonna get my year 11 friends on you." And I went, oh, I'm dealing with a child. And then, because I thought year 11, that's like the young, tiny thing. That's fine. Year 11 is like the last year of high school for you American people. So it's like the last year of, and high school is what you call primary school. I don't know. That means fucking nothing to you. But it's, how old? They're sort of like 16-year-olds or whatever. It's like the tiny little things. I was like, this is fucking hilarious. And then my brain went, no. Because who says they have year 11 friends? People who aren't in year 11. This is a tiny, tiny child who's getting really worked up and is a big fan of Dodger. I thought it was quite fun. And then the threats go. I just love that. I'm going to get my year 11 friends on here. And yeah, fucking brilliant. But then it got even better. Because then, like, the later emails, like, right near the end, between the caps locks and the abuse, this guy's like, I'm going to tell the police. What? There's a man in your dreams on the internet. What's he doing that's illegal? He stole the idea of what? I ended up deleting those emails and just but I do yesterday's video I was like, oh, it's so annoying, isn't it? When people go to drink and then don't and did it like 12 times. I do apologise. It's a problem with the format. I do want to actually leave a message to the guy who emailed me, because I didn't reply to him, and I thought because I've told your story, it's fair to actually give you some of my time. Oh no, the video's ending! Oh, too bad.